Thank you very much, distinguished members of the press, gentlemen of the press, rather. Well, it was a well-timed motion, which was moved by my friend, Honorable Ismaila Dabo. You could see in the House that almost every member wanted to contribute to the motion. And of course, you also saw that process of demand and supply to determine the price of the naira. What I wanted to contribute is to support the executive decision to float the currency, because there is nowhere in the world where the strength of a nation's currency is determined by fiat, by mere pronunciation of the central bank or the president of the country. It is a function of the productivity, country's productivity. If we want our naira to stabilize, if we want our naira to regain value, we owe it a duty to increase our productivity, because Nigeria is a country, as it stands today, we receive more than we give. I spent many years in Apapa when I was into export of commodities. The only way we can salvage our economy, the only way we can salvage the naira is for the three tiers of government: the federal, the state, and the council, to look inward by encouraging local productivity. What do I mean? In terms of agriculture, mineral resources, whatever we have going for us as a country, we should try as much as possible to maximize the value chain, not just tapping the raw materials for export or something. By the time we go into production, like it is done in China, you will see that naturally our naira will gain stability, and of course the economy will heal up. Let me also mention, in 1994, December 31st precisely, I remember in the days of the late General Sani Abacha, who was the then military head of state of Nigeria, he made a Medi broadcast in 1994, regulating the naira from 53 naira to 22 naira a dollar. We lost billions of naira as a nation. I was also a victim. Then we were exporting cocoa, agricultural commodities. All that means is most of the exporters, they deserted the country. But all I have to tell you is, for you to strengthen your currency, you first have to look at your productivity. To those of you that have traveled to Edo State, or you have traveled through that part of the country, you will notice what is happening in Edo State presently, as it has to do with our road infrastructure, has become, it has deteriorated to a state of, would I call it almost disaster. The state is completely dismembered. Just like we jointly sponsored that bill, all the federal legislators in the House sponsored the bill of today, calling on all the agencies, FEMA, the NDDC, the Federal Ecological Fund, as well as Ministry of Works, to urgently, as a matter of urgency, declare state of emergency in Edo State. There is no part of Nigeria that you can access Edo State from today, except by air. And I would expect everybody coming to Edo State, for instance, coming to my area, Auchi or Okwela, to come into that part of the country by air. You need road, but these roads are completely dismembered. It's really a sad situation. I feel for my people. I feel for the people of Edo State. We are going through hardship. Commerce has grounded to a halt. There is no meaningful business going on in Edo State today, because we all know how vital road infrastructure is to the local economy of the people. Families are disconnected. I mean, gullies washing away homes and even human lives. The situation in Edo State is really is a pathetic one, that everywhere in Nigeria should intervene to ensure that these roads are fixed timely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.